industry. So advanced persistent threats. In our interaction for the past few weeks since we launched some solutions for APT, we have been meeting a bunch of customers, the theme that comes out, what is APT? Where is it? Is it happening to me? Is it happening in India? Do I know somebody to whom it has happened? Many such questions have arisen. Also the fact is that, one of the speakers spoke in the morning that 85% of the community is hacked, is compromised. One of the speakers spoke about they not even knowing about it, right? So we will in the next 15 minutes see where is it happening, what is APT, and of course try and figure out a solution for it. And as I said, I'll be a bit fast and try and complete it in time. So something interesting happened in October. Something very interesting happened in October, early October, precisely October 3rd. A company, a small company, Adobe announced that it lost 29 lakh customer records. This was thanks to a sophisticated attack, according to their press release. So Adobe calls it a sophisticated attack, taking away 29 lakh customer records. And how did Adobe come to know about it? It's after the hackers made a Twitter post and posted this data on some website. And it was not that they figured out somebody's trying to steal something. It was after somebody stole it and put it on the internet that they actually realized that they have lost data, which is more disturbing than the actual theft actually. Right? It's like somebody steals burglars my house and then puts my things on eBay for sale, and that's when I realized, oh, this TV was mine, it's for sale. So let's also very quickly look at some 15 top data breaches. RSA, somebody spoke about it, VeriSign, somebody spoke about it. There are many attacks that happen globally. And all these are APT attacks. The common theme across all this has been data loss, which has a financial impact. Data that can be sold in the market for money. So it's more or less, it's like stealing money from an organization, stealing IP or stealing something related to money. Does it happen in India? Of course it does. This is what came in the Hindu, July 26th. This was an email coming from the income tax department, supposedly coming from the income tax department. And look at the timing, right? Last week of July, all of us busy with Form 16s and filing returns. And this mail comes from the income tax department saying you have returns and you have some refund. Click here and take your refund. Who will not click? The seasoned IT professionals will say that try marking here. These are the way. Right? What happens? You lose your data, you lose credentials, you're compromising your laptop, you're compromising your systems. This is Sunday, November 10th, Times of India again, cyber extortion. The hackers give into your laptop, encrypt the data, then give you a dumb key. Give me money, I will give you the key to decrypt it, or else you lose your data. Some people pay, some people don't. End result, it's pain. Another Times of India clipping. This was somewhere in August 2013. Here Times spoke about, this article spoke about how hackers are profiling. They're taking a lot of efforts in understanding their victims, profiling their victims before they actually launch the attack. Right? Let me talk about this with another example. This is something that happened in Delhi, Ministry of Finance. There was this certain official in the Ministry of Finance who had certain data, which certain hackers were interested in. So these hackers first, they profiled them. They first understood who this guy is, who his Facebook friends are, who his Twitter friends are, whom is he following. They understood his social behavior, they understood his IT behavior, they understood his hobbies, they understood everything about him. And they finally hacked his Facebook friends. And from one of the Facebook friends' account, they sent him a mail saying, hey friend, this is an article that came in the UK press about Money Laundering Act. You get a mail from your Facebook friend talking about your work. 99.9% chances you will open it. Right? Trusted source, something of your work which is of paramount interest to you. So that clicked it, he happened to be at his home and he clicked it, his machine got infected. He inserted a thumb drive to copy some file, thumb drive got infected. He carried the thumb drive to office network got infected, and ultimately was stolen. What was stolen, how much was stolen is unknown, but it has happened. A very, very sophisticated way of stealing information, but the point here is it is not a one-step process. It is a very complicated process that hackers follow. They go through a very structured way in which they ultimately steal data. So as IT professionals, we have to look at what those possible steps are, which a typical hacker follows. The first step probably is reconnaissance, in which he understands who this guy is. I need this information. Who possibly has this information? That is the recon phase. Second phase is to send him a lure. The lure comes, a money laundering act. Sending an article on money laundering act is a lure. Had the lure been a gold gym membership, he probably won't have clicked because he probably was not a gym. So the lure is again related to the first step. It is all about what the guy is interested in, what his hobbies are. After profiling him, after understanding him, enticing him to click that lure. Good chances he will click. It comes from trusted sources or it comes from his interest areas. The next stage is it gets redirected. It does not. That link did not go to UK press. It went somewhere to some East European country or some other hacker's paradise. Then comes the exploit kit. When the exploit kit gets installed, and the exploit kit does an assessment of the machine, of the network, of what is vulnerable, what is not, what can be compromised, what data is there. It does all the basic study. And then the appropriate dropper file is installed. A dropper file which can exploit the vulnerabilities of that machine. So it's a customized file or an application that is installed remotely which can exploit the vulnerabilities in that machine or in that network. And then the penultimate stage is call home, calling the CIC at the appropriate time. And more often than not, this data is criminally encrypted. It is not plain text. Obviously, it is neither a DES or a triple DES encryption. They use some criminal non-standard encryption methods to fool the systems and to find data exploitation. So this is how possibly as security professionals we can look at how hackers work. They may not necessarily follow all the 7 steps all the times, but yes, more or less, this is the methodology that is followed by the hackers to steal information. Significant changes between then and now. It's like saying pre-Sachin days and post-Sachin days. It's like what used to happen before the APT and after the APT days. Significant changes. Signature-based solution is not good enough. It is not dead, it is not gone. You still need a signature-based solution, but it is not good enough. You need something more than a signature-based technology. Goal made from damage to financial gains. Right? At best, today DDoS attacks are used for diversion. No hacker is sincerely interested in bringing your network down or posting some pornographic pictures on your website. Those can be diversion techniques. They are all interested in your money. They are all interested in your data which can be sold into connections. It's all about financial gains. And of course, today, from a very CISO perspective, it is all about being proactive. You can no longer afford to be reactive. You can't do it. You have to look at it. Have to be proactive, have to be ahead of the hackers to beat them. So this leaves us with some questions, right? Typical questions for a CISO. How do I handle various issues that come to me on a day-to-day life? On a typical day, what do you do with your thumb drives? What do you do with your removable media? Do you allow them? Do you block them? You block them, productivity goes down, you allow them data to get stolen. More than data getting stolen, your machine, your network can get infected. Like we saw in the money laundering, the finance industry example. So what do you do with companies? Do you allow them or do you block them? Complex question. Screenshots. This is a screenshot of an ERP of a pharma company. An employee working in a pharma company took a screenshot of what was happening in the production environment and he sent it positively to the competition. So how do you block screenshots? It's a picture file, right? So do you block all picture files? Or do you allow all picture files? It's a complex question. Spear phishing. I think we touched upon this morning. Spear phishing. Classical spear phishing. Attack vector is email. An email is sent to you typically on a Friday evening. Late in the Friday evening after you come home. Your sophisticated spam filtering software looks at that email, everything is fine, it's got a link, and that link also happens to translate to a destination page which is very clean. So an email that comes in on Friday evening, your spam filtering software does all possible analysis and allows it inside the network. Saturday, Sunday gone, and during this time, the hacker compromises the destination page. The hacker now knows the mail is inside your network, and now he posts infectious software or malicious software on the destination page. Monday morning, your CEO walks in, you walk in, or your employees walk in, and they click that link, they open that email. What happens? The machine gets infected. So whom do you blame now? Friday when the mail came, according to your forensics report, you will find it was a clean mail. But Monday morning, you get infected on your web channel. Data gets stolen or data infection happens on the web channel. So there are two different vectors being used. In many large companies like yours, there are typically two different people handling it, two different products. The email guy is separate, the web guy is separate. These two are two separate products more often than not. Complex situations. And the hacker knows this and he exploits this. Timeout. Again, what happens if data is stolen in small bits and pieces? How do you block it? Geo-destination, how do you know where your data is going to? What if data is going to some country in which you have no business? Working from home, remote users, mobility, how do you handle this? Your existing lock is crumbling, your existing signature-based solution is not good enough. This is something that I pulled from our website this morning. So go to websense.com, security labs, under the security labs button, you will find this data that is published on a daily basis, which talks about the number of attacks that have happened on the previous week. This is previous week, the previous week, which could not be blocked by the top 5 antivirus engines. I repeat, this is the top 5 antivirus engines could not block these many number of attacks the previous day. So this is a published data by WebSense on our website. So your existing system is crumbling. Yes, definitely yes. It is not good enough. You can't throw it away. You need it, but it is not good enough. You need something beyond that. Laptops, mobility, BYOD, iPads, all coming into your network, using your data. How do you really block it? Ultimately, it's all about putting out. The thief wants to put his hand into your pocket and take your money away. Another interesting picture. You would sometimes want to know, I have a laptop with 55 GB, so many files. If I'm being attacked, what is so important? Which part of my machine or which files? So what is the thief behind? It's good to know that information as to what he is after. And of course, many point solutions in the market, it's almost like driving a car with two steering wheels. Right? The email and the web guy, the example that we spoke about. So it's a complex situation, complex question. So continuing with this, the traditional, this is my last slide. The traditional systems are not good enough. We have seen these traditional systems. It's proven that these systems need supplementary solutions. We need supplementary technologies to be able to be up to date and be able to complete that, beat the hackers. So what is the solution? The answer lies in a real-time analysis. Being able to do a real-time analysis, so the 0 days, 0 minutes, 0 hours are gone. Right? You need to analyze it then and there. There is a malware, you analyze it. You analyze it right there. And if it is malicious, you block it. And you don't block it only for yourself, you also block it for the rest of the world. Right? Context and content aware. I think this has been spoken about quite a bit, but yes, you should be able to have a context and content aware. Who is trying to steal or who is trying to send? Is it a user or a malicious software on your CFO's machine? What is he trying to send? If it was the resume of your CFO, it is fine, but if it is your business financial data, then you have a problem. Where is he trying to send it? Is he sending it on Dropbox? Is he putting it on some domain? Or where is he sending it? And ultimately, how is he doing it? What channel is he using? Is he doing an email or is he using web? Is he encrypting it? Or is he sending it in bits and pieces? Or is he embedding it in pictures? So these are the 4 questions that we need to answer to be able to answer this context and content aware. This is the moot point of my discussion is who is trying to send what information, where and how. A technology, a product that can answer these 4 questions for you in one single dashboard will be able to give you context and content aware solutions. And of course, unified threat analysis, being able to do, I think we discussed this morning, being able to correlate everything and look at it from a very macro perspective. And of course, WebSense Trident solution does all of these. It answers all those complex questions that we saw on the previous slide, and it answers all these questions. So my name is Ajay. We are here, the WebSense team, and we are open to questions and discussions.